I love creating videos for YouTube, and the gear I choose really makes it that much easier. So in this video, I'm going to talk about my simple camera setup to make all of my YouTube videos. First things first, let's start off with the camera. The camera that I'm shooting on right now is my main camera, and it's the Sony ZV-E1. I absolutely love this camera. The image quality that comes out of it is so amazing. I shoot in S-Log3 and then I color correct and color grade in post. This camera has so many great features, including 4K 120, that makes creating content for me so much easier. Next up, let's talk about the lens that I use. The lens that's on this camera 90% of the time is going to be the Sony 16-25 G lens. I got this lens earlier this year and I absolutely have been loving it ever since I got it. It's quite small and it pairs so well with the Sony ZV-E1. I use this lens for all of my YouTube talking headshots like you see now here in my YouTube studio, and for vlogging. The wide 16mm makes it perfect for handheld vlogging shots if I'm walking around. The only time I'm really switching to a different lens on this camera is if I'm specifically shooting B-roll. And then the lens that I go with is going to be this one right here. This is the Sony 20mm f1.8 G lens. And this lens is a B-roll beast. I shot all of the B-roll that you see in this video with this lens. The low aperture of f1.8 makes it a beast in low light settings as well. But if I'm traveling and I'm only going to bring one lens with me, it's definitely going to be the 16-25 f2.8 because it's an all-around lens. I can vlog and shoot B-roll with it. Next, let's talk about the mic that I use. The audio that you're hearing for this entire video is shot with this microphone, and it's the Sony ECM B10. I absolutely love this microphone for so many different reasons. The biggest is going to be the ease of use. It requires no wires. I just put it to the hot shoe on the top of my camera, and it just syncs directly with my camera. The sound quality coming from this microphone is amazing. I don't really have to do any editing to the audio. I used to use a shotgun microphone that I had up here in my studio, but ever since I got this microphone, I use it in studio as well, and it sounds perfect. It's honestly so easy to use. I just leave the audio level on auto, and it comes out sounding pretty good. The only thing that I really adjust is the sound direction, and it really depends on if I'm in front of the camera or behind it. Honestly, this microphone gets me the best sounding audio, and I can't recommend it enough. So if you've been with me for a while now, you know that I love a mist filter. The one that I have attached to the camera right now is the Polar Pro Helix Maglock Peter McKinnon 1/8 strength mist filter. This one stays attached to my camera a lot of the time. I use it indoors and at night. I love being able to take it off the camera and switching filters so easily with the Maglock system. And I have to say, these lens filters that they come with are so great. You literally just snap it on and take it right back off. I also use this filter right here. This is the Polar Pro Peter McKinnon VND 2-5 stop mist filter. So I mainly use this one outdoors because it's so easy to change the ND strength, and it still has the mist filter built in to keep my footage looking pretty even across the board. There's one more filter that I absolutely love and I used to use 100% of the time. I have it attached to my Sony 20mm right now. So all the B-roll that you saw was shot using this lens as well as this filter. And that's the Tiffin Glimmer Glass 1. I used to use this filter exclusively 100% of the time, but I just found that having the Maglock system was so much easier just to switch filters if I have to go from indoor to outdoor. So I just leave the Glimmer Glass on this 20mm lens and I'm good to go. And if you're a content creator, then you honestly need some sort of tripod, in my opinion. And I have a few different tripods that I like to use. I recently picked up this one right here by Freewell. This is the Freewell Real Travel Tripod. It's made out of carbon fiber. It's super lightweight, and when the legs are all the way in, It's pretty small. This is how big it is. I only brought one tripod with me on my recent trip to Australia, and it was this one right here. And it did me well. And honestly, if you're a tabletop tripod user, this one kinda is small enough that you can literally put it on your table and it can be a tabletop tripod. But I also do own a dedicated tabletop tripod. And the one I prefer to use is this one right here by Ulanzi. It's the TT38, and it has this great feature of its legs quickly flipping out. I use this one mainly for vlogging. It does come with this really nice ball head and a cold shoe mount on the side. But the main reason that I got this is because I switched over to the Falcam system, and the quick release function with the F38 system is so smooth and seamless. It clicks in and comes out so easily, and when it's in there, it is in there. It works with the F38 base plates as well as the F38 camera cages. So I love it. The last tripod that I use is the Vanguard Alta Pro 2 Plus. And this one I use specifically for my vertical videos here in my studio. It is also made out of carbon fiber, but it's quite heavy. It weighs 4.8 pounds. So it's really not meant for traveling. That's why I got the Freewell. This tripod is really unique because the center column of this tripod allows me to put my camera at different angles, and I really love the angle where the camera is above me but slightly angled down. I absolutely love that look for my vertical videos. I also use this tripod for my vlogs. It gives me those specific angles where I can have it kind of overhead here, like looking down if I'm on my phone or looking at my tablet or something like that. So it comes in really handy. So there you have it. That's my main camera setup for creating YouTube videos. I hope you enjoyed this video and found it helpful. If you did, give me a like and don't forget, hit that subscribe button. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.